Okay guys, good evening and welcome to TNRL Sim Racing. Yes, that is right, it is Thursday night yet again and we are here at the picturesque Oulton Park circuit in Cheshire for round number 5 of the championship. And personally, I am looking forward to this, not only because it's Oulton Park, but it is one of my favourite circuits of the championship and probably one of the most closest and probably one of the most technical circuits that the championship is going to be visiting this evening. And yes, it is the legendary hoppers in the commentary box as per usual for a Thursday night. Good evening and or good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are going to be watching this stream. It is going to be fast-paced action, and it is also probably going to be one of the most challenging circuits to date for these guys as Luke goes off towards Shell Oil's hairpin. Doesn't really want to be doing that, but luckily it is free practice at the moment. But yes, we are in for some good, very much action-packed racing. As I say, we do have quite a few. It looks like Ash has changed the style of his Bentley. He's got more white on the Bentley from what he was telling me the other day. So hopefully we get a good view of that Bentley. At the moment, looking at the benchmark then, Adam Foster sets the pace with 135.1. It seems that it's only sort of early 135s in the times at the moment. From what I heard before, he was, when I was having a quick discussion with him, he was saying that, you know, he managed to do a 134 and that was in a public lobby, but not with this TNRL Sim guys. It seems the weather is going to be slightly wet for qualifying from what I've heard as well, so it's probably going to be a lot of interest within a lot of things going on for this evening. We'll hopefully be in for some good action-based racing as per usual. Just give me 1 second. Just while I sort some out. Right, so yes, as I was saying, it's Oulton Park for round number 5 of TNRL Sim Racing. It's going to be very close. Some margin for errors around here. It's not going to be the best. It's not going to be the easiest. As you can see, I think Ash has slightly changed that Bentley. He's got more blue on the car and it's slightly white now. It looks quite impressive for this evening. Currently championship leader though. Going into round number 5 of the championship. We've got obviously Luke, followed by Clenough, and of course Kira Batty, James McGlick. Damien also in the Ferrari. Damien, aka Dean Helix, currently leading the M class. Then you've got obviously Swingle in the Mercedes, seems to be pushing on, wants to try and get more points on the board after a couple of interesting first 2 races for him. He had the rerun at Kyalami last week. Then you've got obviously Adam Postlethwaite, and then obviously Stefano Marchetto, currently reigning champion of the series. So we'll go on board if we can. Stefano, hopefully you guys can hear me better with the engine noises now. We'll try to adjust the volume slightly. So going out of Knickerbrook then, up towards Clay Hill, which can be very narrow on entry and exits as he flies up towards Druids Bend. This is where the gear, it's normally a gear 4 corner, so he's blasted it in down into 3rd. Maybe it has to be 3rd because the power of the Ferrari seems to get on, but he's under the bridge then. Heading down to the last corner of Lodge. It seems that Lodge corner is notorious. It's an unsighted corner, so if someone goes off there, it can end up your race. He actually goes into pit lane just as we do a on-board lap with him, so we'll try and find another driver that we can do an on-board lap with. So we'll definitely do it with championship leader Ash going in towards obviously Knickerbrook. So we'll go through as soon as Ash starts the lap, providing he doesn't go into pit lane. But yes, it is going to be fantastic. Oulton Park is one of my favourite circuits. I do like it. It is one of the best. I'm just going to make sure I'm heard on stream, so give me 1 second. It is one of the best. try and adjust the interior volume as well in a moment or two. But while we get ready, we're going to go through the flying lap up towards Deersleep, start the lap, and this is where it's going to be tooth and nail with these guys into the first corner, which is Old Hall, famous for maybe the pit exit on the right hand side. It is a bit of a tricky one to get right down the avenue towards Cascades. The lake is on the left hand side. You may just see the reeds of the lake, so far into Cascades then towards the island straight. Normally if you're in British Touring Car Fun, you'd be going off to the right into the island hairpin, but no, we're just going through Island Bend and then towards Shell Oil's corner. It seems Shell Oil's corner will be a first gear turn by the looks of it, because it is very narrow, and up towards Buxton's, which is a chicane, which seems to be a bit of a nip and tuck. First gear, second gear on the exit, it seems up the rise then towards Knickerbrook. Obviously Knickerbrook is famous for some bizarre reason, not too sure why, I'm sure someone will tell me why, but going into Knickerbrook chicane for what looks like a first gear entry, second gear on exit up towards Clay Hill then, which it seems that the guys are going to be pushing on. This is where it could be very tooth and nail, but then braking as hard as he can towards Druid. Seems to be gear 3 then for the guys, it seems, in Touring Car, taking 4th gear, but maybe taking a bit steady in these early stages, maybe because the tyres aren't up to temperature just yet. But it looks like he's going through Lodge up towards Deersleep, about to go into pit lane, so that's a lap of Oulton Park then, guys. Let's see what's going to happen for this evening. So the guys are going to be pushing on quite a bit, so whoever's watching the stream, good evening, thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoy your time here for TNRL Sim Racing round number 5 of the championship. So it is going to be epic. We will be giving you guys variation camera views this evening as well. We'll be giving you the helicam, and we will be giving you as much as we can for this evening. But yeah, so 22 minutes and 22 seconds for free practice. They're not normally doing free practice, but at the moment, as you can see, top of the tree in free practice then is 134.7 by Adam Foster. He wasn't kidding about getting a 134. Let us know in the chat, guys, what you think. If you're new to TNRL Sim Racing, welcome. I hope we make it as pleasant as possible for you guys. I've been hyped all day for this, because not only do I like Oulton Park, it is a local circuit to me, but also I've been round here in real life, so I know how the guys will feel. It seems like an eternity, to be honest, going round here in the race car. Yeah, okay, I've had the pleasure of being here watching British Touring Cars, and I've also raced here virtually as well, so Oulton Park is one of my favourites. It is very picturesque, nice part of the world in Cheshire in England, if you are not familiar. But yes, it is going to be fantastic. So looking at the times then, it looks like Ash at the moment though, championship leader in his new coloured scheme Bentley, looking very nice, I must say. Is one of them. Then you got Stefano Marchetto, reigning champion, currently had a nightmare at Kailami. No idea exactly what happened, but it seemed he had a bit of a nightmare, and you know, he's probably going to try and not emulate what he did at Kailami, but hopefully get back to what he wants. It looks like Swingle's got a bit loose, get out of Knickerbrook there, so you know, maybe he's going to just push on. He openly admitted, Swingle, that is Swingle 1981, he openly admitted that before I came on air and before I came into stream, that he literally has never done any laps around here. So you know, it means there's a lot of potential for, as Stefano goes a bit crossed up out of Old Hall there down towards the avenue, so it looks like he's pulling off at Cascades. Maybe tyres aren't up to optimum temperature at the moment, or the setup is wrong. But yeah, Swingle admitted to me that he's never done any laps around here. It seems That, yeah, okay, I agree, you know. Oulton Park isn't the easiest of circuits to get just right either for literally any newcomer for TNRL or anyone that's never raced around Oulton Park themselves. It is one of them where it can be touch and go here. So we're just looking at James McClick's Honda NSX GT3. Looks very nice in the blue and black. But he's going through Old Hall now. Gets a bit crossed up onto them curbs. Well, not crossed up, but gets a bit onto them curbs. You don't want to go too far into Old Hall onto them curbs, because you can go into the grass and it will not be a nice, pleasant experience. But, you know, there is a lot of interest with these guys ongoing. Hopefully, you know, you guys are enjoying the stream, but we are going to be getting some good results, hopefully, for some guys this evening. As you can tell, we've got Dean Helix, Damien currently pushing that Ferrari, the number 78. It gets a bit crossed up towards Shell Oils. It's the easiest, it's not, I'm not going to say it's the easiest corner, but it is the slowest one on the circuit, as well as Lodge Corner. As I say, in Lodge Corner, the back end of the lap then, which is currently, I'm trying to see who's around to get that. No one at the moment, but Lodge Corner seems to be where it's going to be pushing on for quite some time then. It seems as time goes on with obviously a couple of the guys, the camera seems to be playing up on me a bit, but we'll deal with that. We'll go on the helicam. As you can see, the glorious lake. You don't want to end up in that lake, funny enough, but the helicam's providing some great action at the moment. So I'll just turn myself up a bit so I can hear the engines. It looks like someone's took the marker post out of Folkestone's, so up towards Denton's then, which is that hill, and then obviously into the Nick chicane. It used to be really tighter, but then they opened it up a bit, and then obviously into Knickerbrook itself. Gravel trap on the left hand side is not a place where you want to be, but it will be interesting to see what happens going up Clay Hill and as well to Druids. But as I say, Lodge Corner, it is the last corner of the circuit where Swingle is coming now. You don't want to get it wrong here. It's blind entry, and obviously it is unsighted, so if you spin out and someone won't notice you until the last minute, so it will be very close to see exactly what's going to happen for a lot of things. So yeah, it is going to be epic to see exactly what's going to happen this evening. So drop us a like, guys, drop us a follow, let us know in the comments, guys, get us some engagement going, and I will read your comment out live on stream. Obviously, just remember we are live, so keep it clean if you can. Yes, it is going to be an absolute touch and go race this evening. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen for round number 5 of the TNRL Sim Racing. So Adam Foster at the moment still with that 134.7 then. It seems to be a lot at that time. He said he would be getting a 134 somehow, which seemed to be pushing on quite a bit. We can just see exactly what he's going to do. Ooh, controls having a bit of a hissy fit while Ash goes offline there. And we've got Sol Jervis and of course Dario joining the lobby just recently in mix 64. So yes, we're going to be in for a good fight. This evening may be quite a lot of cars out on track, so we'll see exactly what's going to happen. So 13 minutes to go then in free practice at the moment. Seems Ash has gone off. I thought he went off in the lake then. It wouldn't be very, but it wouldn't be very pleasant if he did. Sorry if you heard me sneeze down your ears, guys, I do apologise. But yes, Ash, championship leader then. Speaking of championship, I will go through the points. Why the Helicam gives us a beautiful view of Ash's Bentley. And we'll go through them very quickly, as well as a lot of things. So championship table looks like this after the rerun at Kyalami. You've got Ash in the Bentley currently on 83, then you've got Adam Foster on 53, or no, 54, I beg your pardon. Then you've got Adam Bosselthwaite on 52, then you've got Stefano Marchetto, reigning champion of course, on 48. Then you've got Mick 64, so that's Goncalo Bonito, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I do apologise, pal, if you're watching the stream and I've pronounced the name wrong. On 45, you've got Paolo Alex or Kakitakos, if he likes to be known, on 36. He's actually equal points with Luke Barnard, which is Depressed Squid. They're both tied on 36. Actually, so is Damien, aka Dean Helix. Them three are actually tied on 36 points. Then there's 27 with Clarence Ball, I believe. The Dutchman. I'm going to call him the Flying Dutchman because he is, or Max Verstappen wannabe, on 27. Then you've got Dario Shinaro, currently on 20. I believe he's on 21 points. Then you've got Ryan Harrison on 20 points in the Honda. Then you've got Damo, Serial Killer. Hopefully he's not eating his cereal and killing a Pepsis at the same time. He's on 20 points. Then you've got Sol Jervis on 14. Then you've got One Ferrari, aka Mark, I believe that's what he's known as. Yeah, so you've got Sol Jervis on 10. And you've got One Ferrari on 9 points. Then there's a couple on 7, so James McGlick, and then you've got Swingle, or Matt Swinglehurst on 7. Then you've got Mike Bullen on 2, and then Bruno Cananeva, I believe that's how you pronounce it. In the other Lexus, Bruno GXR in with 0 points. Going into the Pro Class, then you've got Ash followed by Adam Foster, followed by Adam Postlethwaite. Then it's Stefano Marchetto. Then you've got Goncalo. Then you've got Paolo. Then you've got Luke, followed by Bruno. So that is the Pro Class. And then in the M Class, it is looking like the Dean Helix, followed by Connor, followed by Dario, followed by Ryan, followed by Damo, and of course Sol Jervis, and of course Mark Jones, Mark Swinglehurst, and Mike Bullen are your M Class runners. So it's going to be looking likely this evening then that we're going to be in for some quite sensational racing. I do hope we get some action packed. It's going to be close. But yeah, guys, let us know in the stream what you think. Please engage with me and tell me what you reckon for this evening. Who do you reckon is going to get pole position? Who do you think is going to take the race win? Or what do you think ultimately is going to happen? Because we are sort of almost at the halfway stage of the season, and it is going to be fantastic to see exactly what is going to happen for this evening. So hopefully we are in for an epic night of racing. Of course, you know, these guys put on a good show week in, week out, and I know for a fact it will be very interesting to see exactly what's going to happen for the championship. But at the moment it looks like Adam Foster still setting that 134. Excuse me, 0.7 at the moment. So there's only about 12 races at the moment, so hopefully there'll be a few more. I believe some are missing qualifying due to commitments, but that is okay. We understand, but they will be at the back of the grid for the race. It is an hour and a half long, so it's an hour and 30 minutes racing, so it is going to be very tight to try and get in towards the first corner. First corner seems to be a very favourite one for quite a bit of mistakes in real life. Just recently, in the British Touring Car Championship round at Oulton Park, it looked like Senna Proctor had spun Ash Sutton out. But whether that was intended, hopefully no one does that this evening, because that will be a cluster. That will be a massive cluster. We don't want that. So at the moment, Ash is just coming through Druid's Bend towards Lodge Corner now, slamming on the brakes. Don't mean literally slamming on the brakes, but you know, slowing that Bentley down. It seems to be a bit loose at the moment. About to cross the line now. What's he going to do? Can't really tell with his lap times, but we'll have a look at people's lap times as we get into just under 7 minutes from free practice then. So at the moment then, it looks like Adam Foster sets the pace with 134.7. Ash is only 0.282 of a second. He's done a 134.989, so that seems to be very quick. Mix 64 then seems to be Goncalo, I believe that is who he is, with a 135.3, so the Lexus seems to be improving every time. James McGlick with 135.811, so he's about 1.1 of a second from Adam Foster's time. He's a bit far back this time, but the Honda NSX seems to be working quite well at the moment. Stefano Marchetto then with a 135.9. That seems to be a bit of a challenge for the reigning champion of TNRL at the moment. Then you've got Luke with a 136.1. That seems to be 1.4 of a second behind. Then you've got Adam Postlethwaite, as Ash gets a bit sideways going out of Druids, with a 136.1. It seems to be 1.467 of a second. Then you got Damon Dean Helix with 136.9. He's actually, funny enough, where has he gone? He's actually dropped down to 9th now, because Sol Jervis has gone up to 8th with a 136.2. So you've got Clonif with 137.7 at the moment. The M class challenger seems to be pushing on. It seems that Mark Swindlehurst with a 138.5. But bear in mind, Mark's not actually done any laps around here, so if that's a fair play, I'm not going to judge people's driving. I do not do that. But Dario is about to exit pit lane, or he's actually out on track, I believe. So we'll see where the Ferrari is. Just going through Shell Oil's corner, the number 6 machine. So on board with Dario for the time being. So we'll turn the volume down a bit just so you guys can hear me. So he's going into Nicky Brookman. This is where it gets tooth and nail, closing up. And then you've got the likes of Clay Hill, which is a nice bit of a circuit. Just be warned, the trees probably will cover quite a bit of dampness. I believe qualifying is going to be damp, so it's going to be very close. So he goes through under the main entrance bridge towards Lodge Corner. Seems to slow it down to gear 2. That's probably more likely, but runs a bit wide onto them curbs. Going up Deers Leap, then to start another lap onto the front start finish line. Let's see what he can do. Going into Lodge Corner, not Lodge Corner, Old Hall, I beg your pardon. Almost got really confused. Down the avenue towards Cascades then. So he's into Cascades now, fires it into there. You can just see the lake just about. To see it glistening in the clouds. Clouds look very threatening. Going into Island Bend towards Shell Oils then. Onto the brakes. Where's he going to break down into second, into first then? For Shell Oils Bend, it seems. He's going to push on. The Ferrari seems to be a lot of a massive challenge. And welcome to Hippo's just on the street into Fulton's then. Up towards Denton's. It's going to be very close. What's he going to break for Nick Brook over the rise then? This is where it could be tooth and nail for some of the guys breaking into Nick Brook. Just be careful with that tyre bundle. That tyre bundle may go into the middle of the circuit by the end of the first lap if we're not careful. He's actually violated his lap time there because he's run a bit wide, so track limits have kind of pinged him there, going up towards Clay Hill, down into Druids. This is where the lap could be opening up into third gear as we get quite a bit crossed up on exits, but it's going to be very close into Lodge Corner, down a few gears. Second gear, he's managed to get this line nailed this time. So is he going to pull into pits? No, he's not. Going up Deersley Rise, and that's another lap of Oulton Park. Obviously, yes, I do like to give you guys a bit of a nice bit of views, but yes, welcome. If you're just joining the stream, drop us a comment, guys. Please just remember to keep it nice and clean for me, and I will read your comment out. I won't be able to read them during the racing, but we'll see exactly what's going to happen. But we've still got a minute and 40 seconds of free practice. So free practice is going to be an absolute amazing. It's absolutely been amazing. Hopefully you've enjoyed that lap of Oulton Park. It looks like mix 64 though. Up into second. So the Portuguese driver with the Lexus currently second, which the Lexus seems to be improving. So that's going to be quite sensationally quick. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen. We'll have a look at what's going on. Oh dear. Oh dear, Mike Bullen's got the blue screen of death on his PlayStation. That's not going to be cool. So it may look like he's going to be missing out at the moment though, but if you're watching the stream, Mike, welcome. So yes guys, we are here at Oulton Park for round number 5 of TNRL. It seems like the championship has only just started, but yes, we had a bit of a revisit to Kailami for round number 3 last week. So free practice is now almost over, so it is now as we get ready for the all-important elusive qualifying. So yes, it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to see what's going to happen for the 15 minutes of qualifying, especially around here, because some of the guys may play it safe, some of the guys may play it technically a bit more persevere for this evening, but hopefully it's going to be providing you guys some great entertainment. Obviously, first corner, it's never going to be won on the first corner, everyone knows that, but we are going to be looking to see what is going to happen for qualifying. It does look like then Adam Foster's benchmark has had that